Yo, what's up YouTube? This is my C++ Minecraft clone, and we'll do a summary of what happened in the previous streams so that new people can catch up and don't need to see what we've done before. And we'll do a poll for viewers that have come early on what we're going to do today. They will pick an option. And at the end of the stream, we'll do a summary of what happened during this stream. Which will be in about 3 hours from now. So what's up guys? Let's do a summary. So one of the previous streams we added these caves. This is one of the previous streams. Then we added these particles. And these particles work like look at how you get a texture of the rock, and here you get the texture of the dirt, and here you get the texture of the stone. So yo, what's up, Immortal? So this is the particles. So what else did we do? Then after the particles, we added the TNT. And I like the TNT a lot because look at how cool it is. When you right click it, it starts flashing, and then it grows a little bit and explodes. And also like it becomes like an entity. So if I right click it from here, it drops down, it collides with the world, and then it explodes. Also the TNT can ignite other TNT. So when it reaches this one, it will make it explode like this, and it explodes. Also, we managed to make them like push other TNTs. To push other TNTs. So if we do it like this, and we make these ones like this, and it should push them. Okay, it managed to push this one. It managed to push this one. So that's kind of the short summary of what we did. That's kind of a short summary. Some guys. And so from here on out, it pushed them too far. That's really cool. And so from here on out, we'll decide what we are going to focus on this stream, and people that have joined early get to decide what we're going to do for this whole stream in these 3 hours. And so let's see now. Let's bring out the notepad. Let's bring out the notepad, and like every time, let's try to like brainstorm ideas. I'll bring out chat as well, so we can brainstorm ideas. Yeah, okay. Let's brainstorm on what we're going to focus on today. I have a few ideas, and you chat will... this is the whole chat. And your chat will also like give me suggestions. Will probably fit more with the better alpha textures. To use all textures. It's easy to solve them, it's not that difficult. Okay, so I have a couple of ideas. So the sounds, that's very important. 3D clouds, 3D noise, first culling, more FPS. What else? What else could we do? New biome maybe? New biome. We could do the nether. We could do crafting. We could do the end. We could do... What else? Why would we need command blocks? The Ender? That's not in Minecraft. Habits of... Oh, villages. Yeah. Villages. Mobs. Like enemy mobs. And here, friendly mobs. What else? Furnace. Ores. What else? Anything else? Hoppers. Why would we need hoppers? Mess with the width and height creeper. Weapons. So tools and weapons. Tools and weapons. Enchanting. We will need tools and weapons before enchanting. But we could improve particles. We could improve particles. We could... what else could we do today? Multiplayer? Health. That's easy, man. We just add the hearts and that's it. It's very easy. Oh yeah, the right hand hold item. 16 is item drops. Steam networking. No, we're focusing what Minecraft has. We want to do what stuff that Minecraft does. Yeah, here we have new biome. Yo, what's up here again, man? I don't know what crystals is. I am Studio, what's up? What are we working? Right now we are deciding, like at the start of the stream, chat always decides what we're focusing. And here we brainstorm ideas and then chat gets to vote. But first we need to brainstorm a few ideas. And crystal, the one for dragon. Amethyst thingy? What's the amethyst thingy? Okay, for now we have 16 ideas. Like, do we have one more idea? Yeah, structures. For structures we have like the villages. What other structures are there? What other structures are there? Yeah, we have the end here as oh, iron golem. Bro, villages would be very cool. Game modes. Cave biomes. Villager outpost. I'm not informed a lot about the pillager outpost. We will need to look at it a bit. Camera bobbing is a very small feature. Oh, weather. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Weather. Rain, snow. Yeah, we have sheep for friendly mobs and for... Let's do villages. But people will have to vote it. Settings like menu, something like this. To have settings, menu. Oh, the 360 menu is easy to do, I think, right? Games, saving and loading, but that's not worth it, because once we add new features, it will break saving and loading. It's not worth it. We kinda have an F3 menu. It's fine, the F3 menu is fine. A profiler in F3 menu, question mark, to show lag spikes, like a graph. Oh, a chat, yeah, a chat, to type in commands. So chat for commands, that would be cool. Oh yeah, 3D Steve as well. 3D Steve we could do. We could do 3D Steves. Oh, we could do those signs. The signs. Those are cool. The signs. We could do... what's... minecarts. Minecarts. We could do minecarts. We could do minecarts. What else can we do? I don't need to write it correctly. What else can we do? One last option. We can do... Bro, who are you, man? Like, fuck off. Void. One last option. Make pyramid... Oh, yeah, the desert pyramid structure. Yeah. Okay. We have plenty of options. We have like 25 options. 25 options. Bro, that's a lot. Now, I'll make a poll. And you guys in chat start typing numbers. So when I create the poll, I get numbers here. I need 4 options. And don't spam like the same thing because you'll get muted. Like, don't spam your... Like, I need what to do today. Here, we need 4 options. For the poll, we need 4 options. So I see a 1, a 7, a 4, a 9. 1. Okay, I got 2 ones. We got 2 ones. What else? We have 3 more options to pick. Oh, we have 2 9s, but you're getting muted. 10 minutes timeout. I don't know why it says banned. It's muted. I muted you. But we have the 9 option. If you're actually banned, I'll unban you. But I picked to mute for 10 minutes. Hopefully it's just a mute. Sorry, man. Sorry. I'll unban you if this is like some problems. Yeah, this is 6, 4. Oh, we have 3, 8, 17. It says timeout, don't worry, okay. 6. Bro, but you're... No, I think somebody else wrote a 6, right? Yeah, 6 and here a 6. Okay, we have 6. Okay, one more option. We need one more option. 24, 26, 21, and 21 here as well, right? Where is it? 21 from Satoshi, and where was it? And 21 from Satoshi again, bro. 21 again. Okay, 21. Okay, 21. Okay, we're starting the poll. Okay, guys, start voting. Start voting on what we're going... Okay, so we're doing a poll on what we're going to focus on today. So number 1 is sounds. Number 9 is villages. Oh, that's a good one. Number 6 is the nether. Number 21 is chat for commands. Bro, why did you pick chat for commands? Bro. Bro. Have front, bro. We have Raylib. Raylib has fonts. It's not that big of a deal. Bro, chat always picks the most difficult option to build. We'll make you do it. Bro, there was like a person like Dimitri. Dimitri wanted crafting. And yesterday we were close to picking crafting. Crafting closed. And today it's not even in the options. So Dimitri will be a bit sad when he sees the vote. Dimitri will be a bit sad. Chat, pick chat. Said it as a joke. Rendering fonts in Railway is easy, man. Just need to load Mojang less. Where are you from, bro? From Bulgaria. Where do you start programming? What's the first engine? Okay. I think chat has decided to implement a chat. Chat has decided to implement a chat. Yo, what's up, Preston? Okay, we're ending poll. Okay, and what did chat vote about? 21. Chat voted for chat. Yeah, no crafting, man. Sorry, bro, Dimitri. Chat decided for 21. What am I supposed to do, Dimitri? Sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, man. But chat decided this. Sorry, Dimitri. Okay. Let's do the chat. Yeah, I personally, I wanted villages. I wanted villages personally, but what can we do? We need, like every time, we'll just open Minecraft and see how Minecraft has implemented the feature. Let's see what we're working with, and we'll first try to implement it the naive way, very simply, and we'll gradually make improvements. So what's the chat? So the chat is on the bottom left. When we press the letter T, we get this input box, and here we can start typing. How much can we type? Okay, we can type quite a lot. And what happens if it reaches the top? What happens if it reaches the top? Okay, it has a limit. It has a limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, and it gradually removes them. It gradually removes them. Like this. And you can scroll here. You can scroll here as well. You can scroll. That's interesting. Also, there are commands. Look at how many commands. And auto completion as well, bro. Bro, auto completion. Oh no. What else is there? So we have all kind of commands. So the give command, bro, we can click it as well. And if we start typing it out, so give, and if we press tab, it auto completes it. And here we have again options. We have again options. So to current entity, random player, nearest entity. And we can give whatever we want here. Yeah, that's interesting. Hovering their name shows their... Oh, they have a unique ID. We are speaking with an obvious accent, or just my imagination? Good luck, bro. Add beta 1.6 server commands. Your cooked pizza. To add commands, first create... you can type 256 characters. Chat box at a time. Okay. So we... And here we can give ourselves like a stone. Right? Here. Stone. We can give ourselves stone. But let's do it like this. Did we get stone? Let's remove all of the items. And let's give ourselves... let's give to like this. And let's switch to survival. Yeah, it's here. This is the stone. It's here. So, where should we start? Where should we start? Because obviously we have a limit of 3 hours. We cannot fully implement it. Let's be realistic. But it was the same as with the TNT. It was the same with the TNT. We didn't fully implement the TNT. We didn't add particles, but we got pretty close. We prioritized the most important part. And here with the particles, we prioritized the most important part to just be able to do them. And we focus just on block breaking particles. And so the same way as with the chat, we'll just focus on what's the most important part. We'll need to prioritize. Implement the chat box and the ability to send messages. Oh yeah, and let's make a screenshot. We can leave it like this. We can leave it like this. When we have, when we progress a little bit, that's when I'll update the thumbnail. So we need to prioritize. So what would be the first priority? Time, set, day. What would be the first priority? The first priority is when we press the T to be able to start typing. That's the first priority. That's the first priority. And I don't care about the font. I don't care about the font. It doesn't need to be the Minecraft font. We can use any font we want. That's not a priority. That's an optimization for later. Future me will figure it out. But we can use like default fonts from Raylib. So this is the priority. To be able to start type anything. And then when we press enter, this part below to disappear and to have it output here. So that would be the priority, I feel like. And then once we have this, then the focus will be commands. And we'll do simple commands, something that we can already implement. I don't know which one of these. Times New Roman. The goal is to implement the chat. That's the goal. Is to implement the chat. It's possible to download your pro. No. No, Mr. Satoshi. Sadly, no. And also off stream, I did a slight improvement on the code. Here we before just had this game layer. This was from before the previous stream. This was from yesterday, but I added another layer and called it the UI layer. So all of the UI is handled in here. And we're using the Cherno application architecture. We're using the Cherno, and here, look at it. The application, when we're running it, the while loop, the main while loop, goes over all of the layers and calls update on them, and then through all of the layers and calls on render. This way I can move the code and organize it a bit. And so this was perfect because the chat is in the UI. Here, the chat is in UI. So we'll be coding in the UI layer. We'll be coding here. This is where we will be coding. So I'm glad I did this improvement. And where should we start? Well, the most obvious place to start from is when we press the T. When we press the letter T to be able to start typing. That's the first most obvious step. Right? But what happens when we press T exactly? We get this here rectangle that is from the left to the right. And here we have this that is flashing. This underscore that is flashing. And as we are typing, we can save the current information into some kind of a string. Or it can be like an array of characters up to like 250. And whatever we have in the current like string, to draw it here, whatever we have in the current string. We could actually have in the current string this underscore. We could have it in the current string, the underscore. Maybe. Oh, when I press the left and right, I have this like horizontal bar or like a vertical bar. What if we press up and down? Oh, pressing up and down, we go backward and forward. That's interesting. Bye bye, gotta go. See you tomorrow whenever you're live again. Yeah, bye studios. Chat to implement commands. We doing chat. Yeah, we're doing chat. We're doing chat. Okay, let's start from here. When we press T, let's render this bar below, this bar here. And maybe to be having this flashing underscore. That would be a big improvement if we manage to do that. Let's focus on doing that. And how are we going to render this? How are we going to render it? Are we going to use some kind of a... Let me think about it. Yeah, we need some kind of a... Like here we need to render a mesh, obviously. We need a simple quad. We can do a simple quad and like we could generate texture. We could generate a texture or we could use an existing one. Like we can use white texture and like use a color overlay. And like we have many ways to do it. We have many ways to do it. And let's look at the Raylib cheat sheet. They for sure have stuff for 2D. They for sure have it here. And let's see for 2D. Where's the 2D section? There was a whole 2D section. Yeah, draw pixel, draw line, draw rectangle. They have a draw rectangle and with a color. Yeah, we could use this. Yeah, position, width, height, and color. We could do this. And we have draw text, I think, somewhere. Draw text. Yeah, we have draw text. Yeah, here, draw text. We can just give it the text, the position, font size, and color. That's it. Like Raylib simplifies it a lot. And what's code point? Draw one character. Interesting. Why would they need to draw one character? That's a bit weird. Let me think about it. So let's do it very simple. Let's not overcomplicate it. Here on the onRender, in the onRender here, let's just directly draw it. Let's just directly draw it. And here, draw rectangle. Let's just directly draw it. And what are we going to give it? We need a position. Let's do like 0, 0, and the width is let's do like 1000 width and like 100 height, and let's do custom color. Let's do custom color, which is like 000, but with a different alpha. Like let's do like 60 alpha, and let's see what do we get. We'll position it later. But let's see what we get. Okay, nice. Bro, that's good. That's good. So we need to position it where actually? Where does Minecraft put it? Over the hotbar, so down below. And it's how much is the height? The height is around like 50 pixels. Around 50 pixels. And let's change the opacity to like 150. And here let's do the height 50 pixels. Here let's do the whole width. So screen width. Here let's get access to the game layer. I need the game layer. Yeah, here I need the game layer because I need access to a variable from there. Where's the on render? Yeah, here. Okay, we got the game layer. Here we want the screen width. We want the screen width. And let's put this where actually? Yeah, let's make like a rectangle. And here chat box, chat input. It's easier to store the coordinates separately because we are going to reuse them. And I think this was like X, Y, and yeah, and the width and height. So here we give it. What do we give it? It's so transparent. Yeah, we are changing the opacity. 80 would be perfect. Bottom, is that the churnal layer pattern? Yeah, that's the churnal layer pattern. You could have used vector 2. Let me think about it actually. No. For like here is the situation. Here is the situation. Currently we're drawing the chat. Here is the chat. We are drawing it at the top of the screen. It's at the top of the screen. I want it to be at the bottom. I can't believe you are in a bug video. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm surprised as everyone else. Here at the top, it's at the top. We need to move it at the bottom. And we could put as coordinates here like manually, but we don't have to. Like for the inventory, because we already have UI, for the inventory, I automated all of this, like centering, like setting them at certain position. I automated all of this. And so let's reuse this logic so that we don't need to do it manually, because I want this to be at the bottom of the screen. And how are we going to do this? Here in the UI layer, I have this screen GUI element. I have the screen GUI element. We can make another element and call it a GUI element to be the chat input. Let's make a GUI element. And here we need to see how did we manage the other ones. Chat input. Yeah, let's find them actually. Here, where did we set up the screen? Yeah, here, this is the screen. Let's do the same for the chat input. So the chat input will have a parent, the screen. It has a parent, the screen, which will make it easy to set the coordinates. Let me think about it. Here, we don't need like width and height. Let's see about that. Okay, so chat input, we want to fill up the parent width. We want to fill up the parent width. But for the height, we want custom height of 80, like what was it, or 50? It was like, for the height, it was like 50, right? And also, what do we want as well? When project review, I'm not sure. So many share pointers, bool scattered throughout the class. It's just a project for learning. Having it messy like this makes it easy to do quick changes. I still haven't decided on the architecture, but before everything was in the main CPP file. And look at the main CPP file now. Look how clean it is. Look at the main. We just create an application and run it. And when the application is done, we delete it because it's like a pointer to the application. And we have here two layers, the game layer and the UI layer. Like I gradually organize the code little by little, so don't worry about this mess. Don't worry about it. It's a learning, it's my playground here. It's my playground. Let me see now. So this is the height. Oh, and also, yeah, let's render it as it is now. Let's render it as it is now. So let's go back here when we were drawing the rectangle. And here we will need the chat input. Can we get the X coordinate? Yeah, get X. And we need to get the Y. We need to get the Y. We need to get the width. We need to get the height. We need to get the height, and this is what this. Oh, this is the coloring. This is the coloring. Okay, let's test it out as it is now. It should be like before, probably. We'll see. Okay, now it's at the center because that's the default. That's the default. Let's push it to the bottom. Well, let's push it to the bottom. Here, chat input. Let's set the like horizontal alignment. Was it the horizontal or the vertical? Let's do vertical alignment. Equals vertical alignment bottom. Now it should be at the bottom. Now it should be at the bottom. Yeah, now it's at the bottom. And it needs padding. We don't have padding. It needs padding. How is it in Minecraft? In Minecraft, yeah, it just has padding around it. Should we implement padding? It will help out. It will help out. The height is bigger probably. Yeah, because look at how it's like taking up the like from completely the bottom. But in Minecraft, it's like, look at how there is a little bit of space. There is a little bit of space. What are you doing? We're implementing chat. Actually, to make it more visible for you guys, to not be so small, we can temporarily like increase it a lot. Temporarily. Let's just increase the height to 200. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And we'll make the font size be big so that you guys, it's easier for you guys to see. Yeah, this will be the chat, like down here. So it's easy for you guys to see. And we'll ignore probably padding. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided. And here in the UI, let's make a boolean show chat input. By default, false. By default is false. And here, let's do in the update. In the update, if is key pressed, we search for the T key. And here we do chat, show chat input equals the opposite. The opposite. How long have you been coding in general? I don't know, long time. Long time. And here on render, here we do if chat input. If we're going to show it, here we're rendering it. Here we're rendering it. And now we should be able to toggle it with the T key. How are you moving so fast in lines? I'm using an extension, the Vim key bindings. Will you make your Minecraft clone into a new game? I don't know. And here now, if I press the T key, I expect the chat input to show. Yeah, here it is. We have it showing. We have it toggling. Wait a minute. What if I press T while I have it? Oh, now we're inputting T. Now the chat input is focused. Oh. So we're not toggling it. Escape should be for closing it. Escape should be for closing it, or enter. Or enter. Yeah, that's interesting. So enter and escape closes it. That's interesting. Yeah, we need to change it. So here, when we press T, where is it? Here, we just set it to true to show it. And when pressing escape to hide it. But in our case, escape closes the game. Escape closes the game. So, we could... okay, let's change it, the closing the game, to be something different. Where is the escape key? Key, escape. Escape here. Instead of the escape key for closing the game, we'll use something else. No, don't worry, I'm already using that feature. I'm already using it. What should we change it to? The delete? Bro, that's too far away. I want like F1. F1. Let's use F1 to close the game. And because we don't have a menu, and here in the UI layer, Alt F4. Maybe try a note. It's fine, it's fine. And here in the UI layer, when we press the escape, here, escape, the escape key, this will be to false. Okay. So now if we press the T character, it will show chat. Yeah, here is chat. The chat, this is just the chat input. And I've made it big so it's easy to see. And when we press escape, it hides it. Now escape hides it. Because now we want to use the character T to type. We want to be typing. And we don't want to move the player and to be able to interact with the world. We don't want that. Right? We don't want that. How is it here? Yeah, now we cannot interact with the world. Oh, we're showing the cursor. Okay. I'll just show the cursor. And F1 to close it. Here, when we're showing the chat, we're also showing the cursor. So, game layer. We need to get access to it. Game layer. We need access to it. Here from the game layer, show cursor. How was it called? Cursor? Oh no, it was show cursor. Why don't I have it? Oh, it's here. It's not from the game layer. It's here. Here we'll show the cursor. Show cursor equals true, like this. And here, show cursor equals false, like this. And let's test it out. Okay, done. Look at it. We're showing the cursor and we cannot move. And as I'm typing, nothing is happening. And now, everything is like before. Yo, that's cool, man. Okay, and now we can type. Bro, this is so cool, man. I don't know how chat does it. Chat always picks very fun features. I don't know how chat does it. Like, I had a lot of fun with the TNT. And I had a lot of fun with the particles. I don't know how chat does it. Yeah, this is cool. And now we're doing the chat. What's going on today? We're adding the chat, this thing. We're adding chat so we can have commands. Like here, give to me stone. Oh, it has error. Oh, we are not adding errors. We're not adding. Do particles ever disappear after some time? No, they stay forever. And I'm not joking. They stay forever. Why not just use if statement? Don't worry about it. Not adding VS Code to Minecraft. I'm curious, do they use some kind of a library for the chat? Do they use some kind of a library? Because this is very complicated what they have implemented. Look at this error checking. They have this error checking. And even they have here the attributions. If they use something open source, it would be here. Because from here is how I found they use BGFX, this thing, which is a very cool repository that is a wrapper around all the rendering backends. And it just handles publishing your project to Android, Linux, Mac, PlayStation, etc. That's how I found this cool project from here. And so if they use some kind of a parser, I'll be able to find it here. What's Brigader? What's Brigader? Minecraft? Brigaders command parser. Interesting. And it's open source. Bro, can we use this? What's the first command you're going to test? I haven't decided, actually. Oh, Maven, this is Java. Oh, this is 100% Java. Bro. This is Java. What's this? So, bro, look at how many parse. Oh my god. String reader. Yo. It's fine, it's fine. We can implement something simple, it's fine. We don't need to make a complicated parser. Exceptions. Bro, they have built-in exceptions. Bro, look at this, man. Integer too small, integer too big. Yo, man, this is so complicated. They have an exception handler. Suggestion. This is for the suggestions. You hit go. It says MIT license. Yo, you found the source code of the source code. So what are you going to do today? We're adding the chat. This is the suggestions. Interesting. What's this? Equals. What's this? ToString suggestion. Range text tooltip. Interesting. In my experience with creating compilers, it is great but tedious experience. It's fine, man. We can implement something very simple. We can implement something very, very simple. We don't need to do what Mojang is doing for the first attempt because we have just 3 hours. We want something that's working and it's good enough and it's useful. But I'm just looking around to see what they have here. Because we may find some gold nuggets. Float argument type. There is a minimum and a maximum. And it has examples. Sure. And parse. So the type has a parse function. So you give it the class and it gives you an actual float. Get cursor. Reader. What's reader? String reader. And we need to see this. What's string reader? String reader. What's this? Syntax escape. Double quote. What's this? Set cursor. Get remaining length. Get total length. Can read peak. String character at. Sure, read, skip, is allowed number, skip white space, read integer, read long, read double, read float. Bro. Bro. We'll see, we'll see. So what we figured out, okay, so a summary, we're implementing chat, this thing. And what we figured out is Mojang is using this like library, like they have created it, Mojang, they have created it, and it's complicated what they have created. And it's MIT license, sure we could use it to help us, not directly use it since it's in Java, but we can look around in it for help, but not right now. I think it will be much more useful if we implemented something simple. We don't need to look at what Mojang has done. Use... Hey Petsa, hello, what's up? See you tomorrow. Use ChatGPT to translate to C++. No, thank you. Just embed JVM and use the library. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yo, Pets, I'm back. Why no crafting? Bro, you said you were in your father's account. You already saw why no crafting. So we found out like Minecraft uses a complicated way to handle chat. And it's fine. We don't need to do that. Weather clear. We don't need to do that. we can do something simple. We can do something simple. That's my focus. And what would that be? What would that be if we're doing something simple? It would be here to be able to start typing. To be able to start typing, that's it. Oh, bro, how are we going to do typing? We would have to check for every character. Like right now, if we press whatever like key we are pressing, we need to handle it. Yo, each character we need to handle. I think there was a Raylib example, text input, for text input. Or there is an alternative. Actually, chat, there is an alternative. Here, we used IMGUI, this thing we used. It already has text input. This is the alternative to use IMGUI. I'm not sure. But I really want to make this work. Let's see the here what they do for input. Here, look at Raylib already has a text input example. How we're going to render the text? We have Raylib. Raylib has a function for drawing text on screen. It's fine. And here, look at what they do for input. Look at it. When they get the character that's pressed, they get the character that's pressed, and oh, and this is if more than one character has been pressed in a single time, but we don't need this. We will trust the user will press one character at a time. If we see a problem, we'll implement this, but it's fine. So we get the character, and what else? And where do we use this key? Where do we use it? We should be able. They should be using it somewhere. While key is like this, and get character pressed again. Oh, so there is a queue of characters. Okay. So, oh yeah, it's here. Okay, and they just add the key to this character array, and they increase the letter count. And if backspace is pressed, we decrease the letter count. I prefer, instead of IMGUI, I prefer to like implement it with Raylib because we'll be able to make changes. We have a lot more control if we do it in here. We'll have a lot more control. And like this is for debug stuff. Like I don't want to have to now learn IMGUI as well to be able to customize it the way I want. I don't want to be spending the time learning IMGUI. I want to be spending the time programming. For me, this will be more fun experience. I think you need key up, not down, so you get only one letter instead of a lot. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Have you ever published your own game? No. No, while key is not, no. How do you make a void login function and direct it at RAM? What do you mean? I think you'll see multiple. Do you plan to add chat commands? Yes, I guess read only. So for the chat, okay. Actually, it will be very simple. It will be very simple. Okay, let's do this. It will be very simple. Let's do this. We'll getting the okay. Yeah. Let's do this. But probably not get character pressed, but like a viewer suggested to be on release, so that we get a single character. But we'll start with this because we already have the code from the tutorial. We'll start with get pressed and see what's the difference. Why do you have a different texture pack? I don't know. What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? You would want to be able to hold and do. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're doing pressed, key pressed. Get character pressed. That's what we're going to do. And we will be doing it. We'll be doing it here on update. On update, we'll be doing it. So let me think about it. Let's handle. Let's do it at the very start. Let's do it at the very start. Probably. Or at the very end. We'll see. It doesn't matter. We'll see what's the difference. So we want, if we're showing the chat input, here is where we will write the code. So we want the get character pressed. We want the character that is pressed, and we do while the key is greater than 0. For now we're following the tutorial. And actually let's create here some variables. Let's create some variables and call them what? We want const. We can make it static, doesn't matter. Integer max input characters, which will be 255, doesn't matter. And we'll want what else? Current letter count. We want current letter count. We want character array. We want a character array of chat input max input characters, but here +1, because we want the it needs to end with this. That's why it's +1. It needs to end with this, because this signifies the end of the string, this like 0. I think that's what we need. So let's go back here. Let's copy their if statement. Let's copy their if statement from the tutorial. And what else do they do? So here is where they actually input it. So chat input will be the letter count. And here this is character key. Like this. And here we add the trailing 0. Letter count +1 equals the null terminator. And we increase the letter count. And here we do key equals get character pressed. Like this. It's so simple, just vibe coded, brother. But what's the point? What's the point of vibe coding it? I'll learn nothing, bro. And we need to check for backspace. So if is key pressed, we want to check for the backspace. Here we decrease the letter count. And we need to check, of course, if we are at the end, like if there's no more letters. So if it's like less than 0, we reset it to 0. And we need to always add to update the like trailing 0. So here chat input, we need the letter count to be this ending character, like this. This should be it. And we need to draw this text. We need to draw it. Okay, here, let's draw it here. Chat input was this. Chat. Oh, we need to change the name. We need to change the name. Because I have two chat input. This, the text, and this, the UI. Let's rename it to chat input text. Let's rename it to text. And here, let's replace it like this. And what now? Now we need to draw it. We need to draw it. Let's draw it here. Draw text. Here, let's draw the text. Chat input text. And the position, we will get the position, the X and Y of the chat itself. And font size. Font size, let's do 20, and color like this, but let's copy paste it, and here it will be the other color, contrasting color, and we'll need to offset the Y and the X just like we did it in the game layer. This adds a shadow effect. Here we should have draw text, right? Yeah, here. So we offset it by 4 pixels. Yeah, here. So here -4 and here -4. And let's see what do we get. No, I didn't implement the TNT particles. Okay, when we press T, we get the chat. And let's start typing. Hello world. We see hello world. Like, we see text here, but my shadows are not like working. And we need to increase the font size. Let's do like 50. And here let's do a plus, right? Let's do a plus. Oh, we need to draw it behind it. Let's do minus. Or actually plus. Let's do plus. Looks like. How long have you been working on this voxel project? 5 or 6 weeks. Hello world. Test. Hi. Hello. What's up? Do we have shadows? Yeah, we have shadows. Look at it. We have shadows. There, we have shadows. But the first T we press, we get it there. The first T we press, we get it there. Let me think about it. Why do we get it? We should do it at the start, probably, question mark. Add the set day command. Now add the make other things didn't activate. Yeah, we need to make it so the other things do not activate. Because as we are typing, the first problem is once we press the letter T to activate the chat, we already get it inputted there. And the other problem is once I press the letter E, the character E, we get the inventory. Which is bad. So let's ignore the letter T in the beginning. And how are we going to do it? Let's go to the UI layer. Where are we going to handle this? Yeah, let's move this down. Yeah, let's move this down here. Let's move it down here. And what else? This should solve the problem with the letter T. And for the inventory, here, the inventory, and show chat. And we are not showing chat. And we are not showing chat. And what else? Well, that should be it. That should be it. Here we can do just else. We can just do else and handle these key presses there. Can just do else. So this is the F3. We don't want it here. This is left mouse button, these keys. And yeah, let's move it be down here in the else. We should have better handling of this, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, now we should be able to freely type in chat. No, we don't have daylight cycle. Yeah, bro, imagine if I have you guys here in my chat, in the Minecraft, but it's like kind of pointless, I think. Here, okay. Test. Hello. And look, now I press the character E and nothing happens with the inventory. Hi. Hi, chat. I'm here. Hello. And when we bring chat again, we still have this here. We still have this here. And we can backspace. We can backspace. But we cannot hold the backspace. We're just... we need to like do it again and again and again and again. So here, look at this. We can do set... time, set, day. Imagine this, bro. Imagine this, and we hit enter. How did you learn Raylib and OpenGL that good? I just learned OpenGL, and moving to Raylib was easy. How can you easily respond on the no talking streams? What do you mean? Ah, now you can easily respond. Ah, yeah, but we're not doing those streams. Use WebSocket. Okay, we have chat. Let's increase the font actually. Let's increase the font size. Let's increase it. Here when we render it, let's increase it to 100. So you guys can see better. Hello. It is me. Pizza. CS. This is cool. Yeah, that's cool. So what now? So what now? Now we should be able to press enter. We want to be able to press enter and to like save it. We already have shadows. Here we have shadows. It has shadows. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Test. And now I want to press enter. I want to be able to press enter. Arrow keys. Bro, we just started. What do you mean does it support arrow keys? We just started. We have 2 hours more. We have 2 hours more for this chat. What happens if we press escape in the original Minecraft while typing? Hello. And pressing escape and T again. Oh, it clears it. It clears it. That's interesting. So what now? Even though I have increased the size so it's easier for you guys to see, we can still make it be in this style with the padding, and to make it be closer to here the fonting, the font. Let me think about it. Yeah, we will need padding, I think. We will need padding. Yeah, I think we need padding. Because here, look at how it has spacing. It just looks nicer. And here we'll make the text be centered and with padding again. With padding as well. But I will not be able to set padding for the font because like I'm setting a font size. And I'm not sure if the font size is in actual pixels. Yeah, this is like 70, but this is 90. So maybe at most is 100. At most, probably. That's why it's font size 100. Maybe. Question mark. I think we can do padding. Let's add padding. This will be useful because we will need it here. Like having padding and to be able to style it, we need better styling. So we can have this. Look at how we have only one message on screen. We need padding. I cannot use the scaling as an excuse. We'll add padding. Okay, let me drink water and we'll add padding to improve the styling so it looks a little bit more like Minecraft, and we'll add the functionality to press enter. Okay, let's do it. Because this right now looks very ugly. It looks very ugly right now. We could commit this, and what should we call it? Chat input draft, because it's still a very the first initial stages. How many FPS do you get? Not much. It's not optimized. So how are we going to do this? We need padding in the GUI. We need padding here. So we'll do float X padding and here Y padding. But I think that would complicate it a lot, man. Bro, this will complicate it so much. Or like margin, one of the two. What would this change? And by default, it will be 0. What would this change? What would this change? Well, currently in my game, I've set the chat input to be at the bottom. And it fills up everything. Look at it, from the utmost left to the utmost right. We want the padding. This is what we want the padding to do. We want the padding to move the left like 5 pixels to the right. And we want the padding to move the right like a little bit. Actually, to shorten the width, I think. Yeah, to change the position and to shorten the width and height. That's what I need the padding to do. Or like, maybe it's more accurate to call it margin. But the naming doesn't matter. Hello, what's up? What's up? How's the Godot Minecraft clone? Like, it feels like you're constantly working on it and you have like zero free time and you're all in on the project. That's what it feels like with the Twitter posts. Yeah, let's add padding. We're trying to implement the chat, and I'm going to implement padding so I can make it to look more like Minecraft, because here in Minecraft it looks a lot better. This is a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better. Okay, let's add padding. Let's add padding. Let's not procrastinate. Let's add padding. Yeah. I've been working on it whenever I have time. Unfortunately, I work at supermarket. Bro, how do you make a Minecraft clone and work at the supermarket? Since it's payday week, things are pretty hectic. So at most, I just drop a few spoilers about the project. That sucks, man. If I was working at a job, I wouldn't be doing this. Like mentally, I would be cooked after a job. So at the best, I would be doing it early morning before the job. Because after a job, I would be cooked and I wouldn't be doing anything. Would be just scrolling YouTube and shorts and like doom scrolling and numbing myself until I fall asleep. So if I was doing a job, I would do it way early on before the job. But that would be very difficult, man. I don't know how you do it. Okay, let's add padding. How would it change? It will change the get X, get Y, and get width and height, I think. I got to bed late. I get around, stay up until, or between jobs. Stay unemployed. Bro. I need to add this padding, bro. And I need to see where it needs to change the GUI class I have. Here, get width. We need to shorten the width, I think. Yeah. We need to shorten the width and height. And we need... What else do we need? Here we have get origin X and Y. This is to handle centering, like to set the alignment, the vertical and horizontal alignment. And here, get X, get Y. Yeah, maybe we can do it here. Sure. Let's test it out. Okay, this padding, let's just change the X and the Y. Or maybe just the X. Let's just change just the X. Let's do it here. So if we don't have a parent, we just use the position X. And here else we do, what do? We do the parent X plus the origin plus the current position and plus the padding. We need to do plus padding, plus X padding, like this. We need the padding. Okay, let's test this out, only this. Let's test only this. And so let's go to the UI here. And for the chat, let's add padding. Here. Chat input. Let's add padding. Chat input. X padding. Let's set it to be something easy to notice, like 20. 20 padding. Let's do that. 20 padding. And yes, look at it. Now it's a little bit to the right. We need to do the same for the width as well. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, bro. Yo. Okay, let's add here Y padding as well and go back to the GUI. Let's go back to the GUI here. Let's do the same for the Y direction. Plus Y padding. Plus Y padding. And what else? We need to change the width and the height. Here, width and height. Here we need to do minus X padding. And here minus X padding, but does it need to be multiplied with scale? I don't know. And here we need to do yeah. And here we need to do minus Y padding. And here minus Y padding. Like this. Okay, let's test this. Let's test it. But the padding needs to be on both sides. It's currently on the right only. Bro, this is in development. We're getting there, like, have some patience. Wait, what happened? We need it to be on the Y as well. Oh, yeah, okay. It's not... Yeah, because here, yeah, it needs to be 2 times the padding. It needs to be 2 times the padding. Yeah, let's try this. 2 times the padding. It needs to be 2 times the padding. And here, let's do 2 times. Because we moved the x coordinate to the right with the padding. Let's... I'm not quite sure what's happening on the right side if we're like overflowing to the right. That's what I'm not sure about. That's what I'm not sure about. Get width and get height. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we used this. We were filling up the whole width. So here we're getting the screen size, which is like how much is 1920 by 1080. Yeah, 1920. So here we're using the parent width, which is 1920. And we're removing from it, how much was the X padding? 20. We're removing from it 20 from the width and multiplied by 2, so we're removing 40. Let's remove here, like multiplied by 10. Let's remove a lot and see if that changes it. I want to test this. Not this, this. Okay, this shortened it. Oh, the alignment was center. The alignment was in the center. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We can ignore the X and Y coordinates. We can just focus on the alignments. I'm not quite sure actually. Let me think about it. Yeah, here the alignment is in the center, like the horizontal alignment is center. Wait a minute, who are you? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Who are you? I'm me. Who are you? I'm you. Let me think about it. Yeah. The meme. Bro, why did I do padding? How would we do padding? How would we do padding? Yeah, we are decreasing the height. And we are decreasing the... Okay, let's remove it from the X and Y. Let's temporarily remove it. Just to be sure. Let's temporarily remove it. Oh, we could have it in the get origin. Bro, forgot. What did I forgot? Okay, sure. Yeah, we have padding on the X axis. We have padding. But we need here on the Y axis. The Y axis, we've shortened the height for sure. We have shortened the height. We have shortened the height, so why don't we get the padding on the Y axis? Let me look at the UI layer here. I'm setting the height to be 200. Add commands. Yeah, we're going to add commands, but first we need to add the padding to make it look like Minecraft. Yeah, here we're setting the height directly. We're setting the height. Let me look at the constructor just in case. Where is the constructor? Constructor is using just a parent and a position. 0, 0. So what's the constructor? It's using a parent and origin. So it's using this, which just sets the width and height to be 0, 0. Huh. And what else? It sets clickable, hoverable, hovered, is visible, is enabled, and all of these are false. Sure, that doesn't matter. Okay, vertical alignment, the bottom. Let's change this. But actually here the height, when we get the height, let's try to decrease the height even more. I want to see what happens. Let's decrease the height even more because it's very sus. And here decreasing the height. The scale should be 1 by default, right? Where's the scale? Yeah, by default is 1. Bro, my electricity bill is so high. How can you afford to make a clone? Do you know, to implement commands, they seem kind of complex. Yeah, they're complex, but we'll do an attempt. Like, why should that scare me? We'll do an attempt. So the white padding is... Oh yeah, it's too much. Let's do by 5. And let's see what happens. I want to see what happens. Once we have the padding, we'll be able to do it just like Minecraft. Okay, this is what happens. It continues to push it down. It continues to push it down. So that's a bit of an issue. Yeah, because we've set the alignment to be bottom. Yeah, that's the issue. So no matter how much I change it here, it will not help me. It will not help me. Okay, let's remove it. It should not be here. It should not be here. Yeah. And here, let's remove this. And here, let's remove this. And let's remove this. Let's put it in the get origin, because we always have some kind of an alignment. Let's focus on the y-axis. So if it's bottom, we return get height. So where do we use this? It was in the get y. Here we get the parent position, the parent y coordinate, and we add some kind of offset, just so we can have alignments automated. Just so we can have alignments. And here is where I plan to do the padding. This is where I plan to do it. We need, if it's aligned to the bottom, we want to... here maybe let's add y padding. Let's add y padding and see what happens. Let's see what happens. I think this pushes it more down, so let's subtract it. Yeah, we need to subtract it. We need to subtract it. It's kind of just removing a value and moving to the... Yeah, here, bro, don't worry about it. We're doing it, we're doing it. Like the difficult part is that I have alignments. Like I have vertical and horizontal alignment. That's what's making it complicated, but we'll make it work. It's fine, it's fine. We'll make it work. And here we need to remove from the height. We need to remove from the height as well. Yeah, we need to remove from the height. Where is the height? Here. We need to remove y padding, but just once, minus y padding. And here from the width as well, minus x padding. And here minus x padding. And the other removal will be in the alignments. So here, for centering it, we're doing half the height of the parent. This is the center, and we are centering our own element, which is minus half of our own height. Yeah, do we need padding then? Let's do it. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Let's focus on here, this, when we are centering this. So we have set the width We are doing half the width minus our own half of our own width. And so where would we put the padding change? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's bring it how. Yeah. Okay, we'll do what you are suggesting. We'll remove the whole padding from the width and height. Yeah, and we'll do just offsets in the other cases. We'll just do offsets. Yeah, you're right. But let me think about it. Here, yeah, we need to keep this, the Y padding. Here, this on the bottom, we need to keep this. This should be enough for our use case. This should be enough. Yeah, it's fine. Hello world. Yeah, we have padding. Yeah, it's fine. Yo, Petsa, what you doing? We're doing the chat. Now let's make this text be child element of this text input box, so we can center it and add padding to it as well. Yeah, so we can center it, so it can look a lot better. And then we'll add the functionality to press enter. That's the idea. So in the UI layer, here let's commit this. Add padding. Add a blinking white line to see where we are typing. Yeah, I'll add it. But let's first center the text we are inputting. In the UI layer here, chat input, and this will be chat input text. But it's the same name as this, the character array. So it needs to be some other text. Why don't you use original texture? Because it will take time and it's a bigger priority to add the functionality. But I'm sorry, I have to leave. Good luck. No problem, man. Don't worry about it. Thank you for watching. But let's focus on this. Let's rename it to like GUI. Let's rename it to GUI. And in the UI layer here, where do we create it? Here, yeah. This thing. Let's copy paste this. Wait a minute. Let me think about it. No, it's fine. Here, the parent will be the chat input. And here we need to change it. Chat input text GUI. How's chat going? Just copy and paste, simple as that. Why don't you add some feature? It's not priority. What do you mean? I don't get it. Here how are we going to do this? We have the parenting. Yeah, we just need to set the alignment. Here we just need to set the alignment. So what should be the alignment? We want the vertical. I don't know. Let's just ignore it and see what we get, but let's add a padding. This is for the text itself. Let's add the same padding, but be a bit smaller. Be a bit smaller. And here, where do we draw the text itself? Here we do it. So this should be chat input text GUI. Like this. And here, instead of font size, let's use get height. Get height. And here the same. Chat input text GUI get height like this. Like this. And also yeah, let's set it to fill up the parent height. Fill up parent height to true. Okay, let's test this. This is actually so nice watching while programming myself. Well, that's kind of the idea. That's kind of the idea. I started the streams because I get productive coding while streaming, and it's like going to the library. When you go to the library to study, you will not procrastinate as much. And here during stream is the same thing. And if the viewers are coding as well, it's like kind of an accountability thing. Yo, what happened? Why is it filling everything? And the test is here in the center. Bro, that's wild. I think yeah, here this needs to be text GUI. Yeah, I changed the wrong GUI. What's this? Oh, this is a cave. Look at it. Bro, we got our first cave. And we have an entrance to it. We have an entrance to a cave. Yo, let's explode it. What happened with the TNT? Bro, what happened with the inventory? We cannot spawn the bummer. Oh, this was the perfect spot, the perfect time to use the command. I've been away for a few streams. We have Minecraft. Bro, look at this. We have particles. We have particles. For the first time viewers. I think all the items are spawning the same space. Yeah, probably. I think you're right. Okay, let's press the T character. Let's open the chat and see if it has padding. Test. Yo, it's in the center. It's in the center. Okay. Let's align it. Let's add alignment. So we want... What should be the alignment? Like horizontal or like vertical? This equals horizontal alignment left. We want left alignment, not center. And the vertical should be center. Hi. Where's the padding? Hello. Where's the padding for the text itself? But it's in the center. That's kind of cool. It's in the center. But where's the padding? I inputted padding here, right? Yeah. I've set padding. Oh, the width is probably 0. The width is probably 0. Let's fill up the parent width. Let's fill up the parent width. Makes the text smaller. Make it small. Bro, I made the text bigger so you guys can see more easily. That's why I made it bigger. But why isn't this getting padding? Oh, yeah, the alignment. Yeah, the alignment. Let's look at the left alignment. Yeah, let's look at the left alignment. I didn't fix all of the cases. All of the line here. Left alignment, this needs to be offset a bit. Here it needs X padding. It needs X padding when it's aligned to the left. It needs X padding. Yeah. Now it should have padding. It sounds like you're the issue here. What do you mean? Hello? It has padding, but it's very small. It's just 5 pixels. It's very small. Let's do 20. Let's do 20. here 20 on the X and 10 on the Y. 10 on the Y. Yeah. Oh, bro, look at this. Hi. Hello. It has padding on the text as well. Yeah, it's kind of, it's all right. It's all right. Hi. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. I'm not making it smaller. Now we should make it be able to press enter. And here, as we type more characters, we can leave it like this limit, to not do as in Minecraft, because it's not a priority. A priority is to be able to press enter, but we'll have to do this. We have to implement it when we have typed too much here, like this, when we have typed way too much. Look at how it changes where we're looking. So we could have a limit to how many characters can be seen at the same time, probably. We need to probably do that. But it's a priority to have the... Oh, bro, look at it. They output text on multiple lines. I think that would be quite difficult to implement. Yo, that would be a bit difficult to implement. Having multiple lines. That would be a bit difficult. We can read the stream chat that is smaller. Yeah, but stream chat is smaller because it's not priority. Like, it's not priority chat to be visible. It's priority what's seen on screen. Like some streamers even remove chat. Especially for our case when we need to look at code sometime. But let's not worry about this. Let me think about it. So pressing enter. Pressing enter. What should happen? It's because there's a max value for the text box, so the words are moved to the new line. Depending on the width of the text box. Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. Yeah. It's all dynamic. It's fine, it's fine. We can just do one line, it's fine. We can always improve later. It's a priority to just be able to press enter and have a chat, like multiple chat messages. That's a priority. And then probably commands. Let's make it so when we remove chat to clean it up. When pressing enter, it saves it on a chat variable like a vector. We'll decide what we will do in our case. Here, let's make it so in the UI. When we escape, when we close the chat, to clear it up. So here, not here. The escape. Where's the escape? Yeah, here it is. And so here, chat input text to equal the, like here, the first one to be this ending character, and we'll set the what was it? The letter count to 0. Yeah, we're basically doing this thing. Yeah, let's set the letter count to 0. Letter count equals 0, like this. This will reset it. Yeah, it saves it, so you can press up arrow or send a message again. Okay, now when we type test and we escape, and when we type again, it's gone. Hello. Hi. Hello. New message. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So now I want to press enter and to save this somewhere. Okay, let's have like a vector of messages like you guys suggest. Or a array list, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we can do vector, it doesn't matter. Let's commit this. Here, add padding and escape clears chat input. Sure. Okay, let's have a vector of strings, probably. Vector of strings. Std vector of strings. Chat messages. Chat messages. Perfect. Perfect. And now, let's make it so when we press enter. Where is it? Here. If is key pressed, enter. If enter is pressed, what will we do? The chat messages we push the current message. What happened to finishing features before moving to the next ones? What do you mean? You used to finish stuff before? Bro, what do you mean you used to finish stuff? Bro, that's like misinformation. When have we finished a single thing? Chat chat input text. But here this is a problem. Chat input text. Chat input text like this. Push them. Bro, redstone is not finished. The rails are not finished. Bro, they are the most unfinished part we have. Bro. Here, and let's clear the text. Let's clear the text. Like this. Okay. Nice. Yeah, let's run it. Let's run it, and so now, hello, and we press enter, and it's gone. It's saved in memory. Message 2. Message 3. Message 4. And we should have them in memory. And now we need to go over all of the messages and draw them. We need to draw them on screen. And how will that work? Here. Oh, I think this is just centered, I think. Hi. Hello. Hi. Do we have clear? Clear. Oh, bro, not clear items, but clear chat. Let's make a new world. I want to see what happens in the first message. Like when you press T for the first... Oh, yeah, it's just the text input from below. Yeah, but let's press input something for the first time. I want to see how they do it. Single player, create new world. Test. Oh, F3 plus D. Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. Thank you, guys. That's very helpful. Okay, let's input message for first time. Okay, see here how for first time we get nothing. But here, message 1. And we just get this. The message. Okay, and now if we press T, what do we get? Just this message. Okay, message 2. And now we get the 2 messages. Message 3. And now we get the 3 messages. Oh, I see. Message 4. and F3 plus D clears it. F3 plus D, yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. This is your clone. This is Minecraft. This is not my clone. This is my clone. We are implementing chat. Let's change the thumbnail. Okay, nice. And let's bring back chat. Where is chat? Here is chat. Okay, so what now? We press enter and it gets saved. Let's render it on screen. All of the messages we have typed. Let's render them. At all times. And we need to fix the inventory. I don't know why it broke. The positions probably. Here the padding should be 0 by default, right? Should be 0. Yeah, it's 0 by default. And where it's being used here, here it's fine. So it's -0, so nothing changes. And here is 0, it's fine. Yeah, totally fine. And here, why padding? Here is just 0, and here is -0. Yeah, for all the others should be fine. I don't know why they broke. Maybe here when we added new code. Here we created the chat and we just set parent to be the screen. Here the chat input. Weird. Yeah, let's ignore the inventory. I'll figure it out off stream. But now, okay, we have a vector of chat messages. We want to go over all of them and draw them. Hello, I too am making Minecraft, but on Python. Nice. Where should we have them? We could have them be... here it's above the hearts. The first message. It's above... but sometimes the messages are very long. They change the height. Yeah, like this. They change the height. Let me think about it. How would we do this? I make cool screenshots in my game. Nice. How would we do this? I don't know. We could, okay. We can ignore multiple lines just for now, for simplicity. It's much easier to complicate it later on and to keep it simple at the early stage. Especially when we have a time limit and we're at 2 hours. So we have 1 hour more and we need to like prioritize extremely. We need to prioritize a lot. So let's render all of the messages. It doesn't matter where. Let me think about it. So drawing the messages, but we are not just drawing them. Behind them we have this overlay, the same thing we have. How would we handle this? How would we handle it? Yeah, this thing. How would we draw this on screen? We need the overlay. We already do it. We already do it here when typing. We already do it here. But to reuse it, it would be easier to like abstract it away a little bit. Do you planning to make mobs or main menu? Whatever chat decides. today chat decided to implement the chat. So it depends on the viewers, what they want to be implemented. Hello. Now when I press enter, we are saving it. It is being saved. Hi. It is being saved. But does the chat disappear when you press enter? I think yes. Yeah, okay, let's implement this. The chat to disappear on enter. Let's do this. Where do we press enter? Here. And we want to set this. We want this. So we want this. Okay, let's test it. Hi, Hiragana Man is back. What's up? Bro, you ignoring me on purpose. I've sent the message 3 times and you've ignored 3 times. What do you mean? Bro, what do you mean? Hi, Hiragana Man. A question you said before that you make your own voxel game. Are going to live code it. Currently, I'm just working on this. He doesn't ignore. I'm sure about that. No, I don't ignore anybody. Here, okay, now, hello, and we press enter, and it's gone. It's gone. Perfect, perfect. Hi, we press enter, and it's saved. It's being saved. We want to write it on screen. Okay, let's just write all of the messages. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's write all of the messages on screen. Make it smaller. I'm doing it bigger so you guys can see it. But we can easily make it smaller. It's not that big of an issue. We can easily make it smaller. Where? Yeah, here on render. I know he doesn't, but said the same thing 3 different. Bro, you still on that? Bro, you said that if I press up key, you can get previous messages. I saw that. like I don't need to read every message. I saw it. Yo, what you making? Yeah, we are doing chat. We're doing chat. Okay, here. Yeah, we need to go over all of the chat messages. We need to go over all of the chat messages and draw each one of them. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Maybe implement different text colors and font. Bro, wait a minute. That's too much. Here, let's let's go over all of the items. So for auto, chat message, chat messages. Let's go over all of them. Let's go over all of them, and here we do the same as here. And what will be the X and the Y? Float X, float Y. Maybe implement different. He just didn't notice the messages. Nothing more, don't worry. Sorry, man. I thought you. Bro, I'm not ignoring you. And what now? Yeah, we need to draw text. Yeah, here we are drawing the chat message. We are drawing the chat message. But we need to get it as string. We need to get it as string. And what else do we need? Here let's use the same X and Y coordinates. The same X and Y coordinates. Here for the width, let's do like 400, and for the height, let's do like 50. Doesn't matter. And here, let's do X. Let's do X here. Here, let's do X coordinate. Here, let's do Y. Here, let's do Y. And here for the height, let's do like 20. Here, 20. Like this. And here, index. Index. Yeah, we need a different kind of for loop because we need an index. For int I equals 0, I less than chat messages size, I plus plus, and we do the same code. And here we do chat message I. Chat message I, right? Chat messages. Chat messages. And what else? In here we need plus I times 20. And here let's do 20 as well. Let's do 20 as well. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, now, hello. Yo, bro, look at the top left. Second message. Yo, hello. Hi chat. Hello. We got chat messages at the top left. Yo. Hi. Subtle drop shadow. Yeah, we have subtle drop shadow. Yeah, we need to move the chat somewhere. We need to move the chat. Yo, that's cool, man. Yo. Chat input text. The chat input text could be a little bit bigger. You mean this text? This text? Question mark? This is big enough. This is big enough. Or do you mean at the top left? I barely read it. You mean the top left, right? You mean the top left. I can increase the top left font size. Here int font size equals 50. Font size. Here we'll do font size. And here font size. Here font size. Like this. And let's test it out. Hello. Now it's bigger. Hi. We can do even bigger. We can do 100. 100 font size. We can do 100. Hi. Hello. Hi. Message 4. Make it 300, can't see anything. Bro, come on, man. Like, it's fine. Have to go. Bro, okay, I'll make it smaller. I'll make it smaller. Bro, you don't have to. Bro, come on. Let's decrease the size. When you type longer message than the max width, it breaks it. You know well enough. Let's make it smaller. Chat input height 200. Let's make it 100 or like 50. Okay, let's make it 50. And let's make it 50 here for the chat messages as well. And let's see what happens. But the padding is too much. Padding is too much. Maybe 100 fits better. 100 fits better. 100 and the padding will be 10. It will be 10. And let's change font size here as well to 100. Like this. And let's see what happens. Hello. Why is there bigger? Hi. Oh, because below we have padding and above we don't have it. Yeah, I don't know why on top is bigger. Hi. Why is on top bigger? Yeah, here font size is 100. Yeah, okay, we can minus 10, so like 90. We can do 90. It's called margin, not padding. Padding expands the element size. Probably you're right. Hello. Hi. Okay, let's make it 80. 80. Let's make it 80. Could make it so if the message reaches further, move to a new line. Hello. Hi. Let's test the sizing. Here this is 80 and here it's 80, but the text needs to be a bit smaller. Here. Now, is it the same here? Hi. Yeah, they're the same font size because there was even more padding. Yeah, here font size needs to be a bit smaller. How much? Chat input text. Y padding is 10. So minus 10 or 20, something like that. Font size minus 10. Minus 10. Still bigger than the input text. Hello. Hello. I'm not quite sure. Let's focus now on moving it a bit. Let's focus on moving it a bit. Hello. Hi. Hello. Message 4. This should be moved towards where? Hello. Yeah, it should be there. This is a step towards multiplayer. I don't know what it is. Should make the chat smaller on long text. It will fill up screen very quickly. Best he would add would be some LAN multiplayer. Even LAN would be difficult. Even LAN is difficult. Hello. Yeah, let's make chat even smaller. Let's make it 60. Hello. Yeah, now it's fine in the size. Hello, message 2, message 3, message 4. Now it's kind of fine. So, chat box is too big. This is not the final text size. No, it's not final. Like, we constantly make changes. But let's probably move it a bit. Like, let's use this chat input coordinates as indication. And how much should be the width? How much should be the width? Where is the game? Here? How much is the width? It's not the full screen, but it's more than half the size. So let's change the width to be 920 divided by 2 plus a bit more, like 100. And here on the, let's add padding here, like on the X, let's do 20 plus 20 plus this. Yeah, that's fine. And let's set the X and Y here to use the chat input. Chat input get X, chat input, and here chat input get Y, but we need an offset, like damn it, and we need to reverse them a bit. We need to reverse them. Minus 200, I don't know. It's a bit of a bummer using like hard-coded numbers. Hello, hello, hi, hi, and it needs to go up, not down. Message 3, it's closing in chat, it's closing in. It needs to go upward, not down. Oh, we can easily do it. Here, plus, no, here, minus. Now it should be fine. Hello, hi, hello chat. Oh. Something's wrong. Hello, we need to push front, I think, or like no, we need to start from the last one. We need to start from the last one. Yeah. Here from the last one, and here while it's this, and here minus. Let's do that. Is Godot okay for making games? Yes, Godot is perfect. Godot is very good option. Yo, is this an independent game? Can anyone play? No. What's the purpose of coders when called Fable can do everything? Bro, what's that existential question in almost 11 p.m.? Hello. Hi. Hi. Message 3. No. Here we want this to be the chat messages size minus I, like this. I'm not sure. Hello, hi, yo, hello. Message 4. Now the first message is here at the bottom. Perfect. Times 2. Yo, bro. Yo, that's cool. Yeah, we got the chat message. Hello. Yeah, we got chat messages. And what now? What now? Chat. What now? Yeah, to make it disappear. We need to make it disappear. But should it disappear the whole chat? Should I make the whole chat disappear? Or make it fancy and disappear the individual messages? I'm not quite sure. Only messages? Yo, Marco, I remember you. You were in the early streams. I remember you. When we were implementing, what was it? What were we implementing? The infinite terrain. Yeah, that's when we did infinite terrain. Like endless terrain. And you were giving some suggestions. Yeah, I remember you. We could make the whole chat disappear entirely. Yo, we died? Unable to... Bro. We're creating not clone chat. Let's go here. You are fixing subchunks loading here. Here, hello. And we get just this message. Perfect. Message 2. Okay, and what disappears? What? Oh, just this message fades. And then the other message. Hi. And then the other message. And the other message. Yo, that mountain looks sick. We should add mountains. Why would I need a count system? Love your progress. Thank you, man. We have chat. This is the new thumbnail. Yeah, let's make individual chat messages disappear. I don't know about fading. But we could make them just instantly disappear. Probably. Oh, we would need 2 vectors. We will need 2 vectors. Where is my chat? Here it is. We will need 2 vectors. One for what currently visible when chat closes, and another one when we open chat. Because when we open chat, we want all of the messages. So we want to Oh no, we don't need, because that would be copying unnecessarily the same information. No. We can just have a variable that tracks which messages are currently visible. Yeah, and we need to do a limit on how many we can display. Hello, test, hi, because look at how it goes above the screen. My goat is live. Let's go. You're funny. Let's make it disappear. How should we make it disappear? We should add a scroll bar. Bro, scroll bar is difficult. We will just limit how many messages are shown on screen. Let's just do that. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we could limit 11 messages. So how would we limit it? Here we do integer chat message messages limit to equal 11. And here we need to start from the back minus chat messages limit. And what now? And let's test it. Let's see what happens. We'll have a limit. How do you read it? Here. Hi. Oh. Wait a minute. This is a negative number. I start from like negative. So this should be std max between this and 0. And we need to implement something like algorithm. What was it? Include algorithm. std max. I still the same. Because it needs to be with integers, I think. No. What's the problem? What are you doing? Chat, we're implementing chat. And I want now to have a limit, because here chat has a limit of messages. It has a limit of messages, how many are shown. Like at some point there is a limit. Wait, do I have to specifically initialize an org map? What do you mean? Are you prompting me? Here we start from the 0. We start from the first chat message, and here this is the last chat message. And when we add new messages, we push back. We push to the back. We push to the back. And so we want to start. Yeah. So in first chat message equals, since this doesn't want to work, we'll move it here, and if first chat message is less than 0, first chat message equals 0, and here first chat message. This should limit it to like 11 messages. This should limit it. Should be min, not max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 40, 54, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yo, 13, 14, hello, 15, yes. Yes, we have a chat limit. Hi, we have a chat limit. Yes. We could like just show the mouse in here by scrolling up and down to scroll through them. Oh yeah, let's start scrolling, bro. Let's start scrolling. But I would need to check if we're hovering here where the chat is. That would be that would be a bit difficult. Let's make them fade. That would be easier. Hello. Let's make the chat messages fade, or like at least disappear after a certain time. Let's make them disappear. How are we going to do that? We could. Yeah, we have custom symbols. Oh, we need this trailing thing. This thing we need. We need this thing. That would be awesome. Let me think about it. Try to write in Japanese, bro. How to make the whole chat? Like, we can easily make the whole chat fade, but I want to make like individual messages fade. Like, should we? Wait, how do they make the fade? No, the fading. Yeah, I think we can do it. Okay, let's make the whole thing fade. Yeah, let's make the whole chat fade. Yeah, that would be much better. Let's make the whole chat fade. And here, let's make a commit. Limit chat messages amount. Like this. And so what now? Fading. We want to remember the last time a message was sent. Load. Last time message sent. Like this. And when we attach the layer, let's input some value. here on attach, we'll give it some random value, doesn't matter. Equals get time. Get time. And so now, yeah. Let me think about it. When you're a game dev, but you realize that you have free will, what do you mean? Let me think about it. Here we are drawing the chat messages. Here we are drawing them. Like this. And so what are we going to do? If we'll do load time since no, how much what did we name it? What did we name it? We last time message was sent. I want seconds since last message equals get time minus last time message was sent. We need this. Do you need an editor? Bro, I don't want an editor because I cannot afford an editor. And if I'm getting an editor, I want him compensated for every single minute he has invested. I don't want like editors on just hope and aspirations. $1 per month, bro. And editors are expensive. It's a big investment in time to edit a video. Bro, you don't know how many hours go into editing a good video. Here we'll do, now we're trying to hide the chat. If seconds since last message is like, if like 5 seconds passed, if more than 5 seconds pass, we hide the message instantly. All of the messages we hide. And we'll add a fading as well. Okay, test. Oh, we are not updating the value. This value we are not updating. We are not, so when we press enter. Or oh, it should be, how should it be actually? Okay, if or show chat input. We need to cover both cases. If we're not showing the chat input, then we look at the timer. Then we look at it. Add subscription, increase chat limit from 11 to... I also do not think flashy editing does this project justice. It's not made for people with low attention spans, but for interesting enthusiasts that like little details. Okay, here. Second, yeah, we need to update this. So when we press enter or maybe escape as well. Yeah, escape as well. Here. Last time message was sent. This will be get time. And here enter. Here the same as well. I need to rename this. The naming is not accurate, but it's fine. Let's see if chat disappears. You're doing chat? Yes, I'm doing chat. Oh yeah, let's rename the stream title. chat. Adding chat. I rename stream. Where is chat? Here is chat. Okay. Hello. Now after a few seconds, this should disappear. Like 5 seconds. Yeah, it disappears. And now it appears. Hi. Hello. Two. Not here. Bro. Yeah, it disappears. Now let's make it fade. Let's make it fade. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I need to move this actually. Need to move it here. Here. Need to move it. Let's make it fade. Let's make it fade by here. Looking at the seconds that have passed. If this is close to like, let me see now. Alpha. Float. What are we going to do? Float. Alpha equals lerp. The start is 255. The end is 0. And here we'll do seconds since last message -4. So this will, like, the seconds increase. The more they increase, let me think about it actually. Here let's do, does Raylib have min and max? Raymath, I need it. C++. Min, max. Does it have min and max? Come on, Raylib. Min, max. Min. Min, max. No min, max. C++ min, max. Min, max. Bro, it didn't. Okay, just min. std min. What do I need to include? Algorithm. Yeah, we need to include algorithm. And it accepts. What does it accept? It's a template. Okay. We need to include algorithm. But let me figure it out. Here we need to change the alpha. We need to change the alpha. Between the maximum and the minimum, by default is the maximum. And so here we'll do it when 1 second is left. I want to start activating this when 1 second is left. So when it's like 4 seconds is 0. Oh yeah, we need to do 5 minus this. 5 minus this. And here we want it. And if you think about it, 5 minus this, it will be between 1 and 0. And what if seconds is like 3? It will be a big number. Okay, so here it should be 0 and here 255. And let's add the alpha. And here let's save the seconds somewhere. Seconds chat visible is 5. We can change it to something else. And let's make it float actually. Seconds chat is visible. In here, seconds chat visible. Let's make it be shorter, like 3 seconds. We need the last second. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think about it. And here we need to use the alpha here. This is when we draw the text in the rectangle. Yeah, but this is 150 by default. So here it needs a different default. Okay, we need overlay alpha, and here we need text alpha. It will be the same strategy, but the starting default is different. Here the maximum is 150, and here for the color we'll do 255, 255, 55, and the text alpha. And but it will return. We need to round it because it returns a float. This needs to be an integer. Round. Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, let's round it here to an integer. Integer. And this is slurp. And unsigned character, bro. Unsigned character. Who uses unsigned character? And here we need 000 text alpha. Bro. Text alpha. Like this. And here we need overlay alpha. This is just so we can do fading. Wait a minute, does Raylib have function for this? Fade, color fade. Oh bro, color fade. What's this? That's a function. Get color with alpha applied. Alpha goes from 0 to 1. Yo, they have a function for this. Fade. They have a function for this. Should we use it? It's fine, Don't worry about it. Fine. Try to add emojis. Bro, we're not adding emojis. Okay, let's see if chat fades. Let's see if I've called it a monstrosity. Let's see if chat fades. Hello? Yo, what's happening? It faded multiple times. We need to do some magic here. But we're getting there actually. Seconds, chat is visible. Try to add emojis in chat, pretty please. Since you said pretty please, I'll do it. I'm not doing it. Bro, what did you expect? So the seconds chat is visible. Seconds since last message. We get the current time minus. So this is a very big number when we have started it. And so here, this is a negative number. This is a negative number by default. No. Yeah, it's a negative number. So 150, 0, 255, 0. Let's try this. But also, what else? No, let's clump it. Clump value between 0 and 1. Clump it between 0 and 1. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm back. Can you show me What you built while I was there. And this is it. Test. Let me think about it. Here we want... No, we want to swap this from 0 to 150. And here 0 to 55. Let's see now. Can you add mob AI? Pretty please. Test. So you're saying Windows plus dot? Bro. No, it doesn't work. We cannot do emojis. We're not getting the fading. We're not getting the fading. Let's see here in the first time what are the numbers. Let's see what are the numbers. Let's see what... We already tried the emojis. They don't work. We already tried them. Any moment. Okay, what do we get here? Seconds is like a very, very big number. Is very big number. This. And so here it's a negative number. Oh, so we need to clamp it elsewhere. We need to clamp it elsewhere. Here, like I need a number. I need a number here, float. I need a number that's between 0 and 1. So we... so seconds since last message is a very big number. And when we press enter, it instantly lowers to 0 actually, to 0. And it starts increasing. It starts increasing. So here, let's do this. Let's do this. And let's actually remove this. Let's remove it. Okay, I have an idea. Let's simplify this. Here we want to fade it. Yeah. Here we want to fade white color with an alpha. With an alpha. Float fade alpha equals 1 by default. Equals 1. Fade alpha. And here we do the same. We do the same. Here we do the same. This is black. And here we do the same. Fade. Fade alpha. And here this is 150. This is 150. Perfect. This should leave the message as it is. We'll fade it in this way. This would be easier. Shouldn't be 255. No, it's fine. In the documentation, it's saying to be between 0 and 1 for this particular alpha. That's what they said. If it's not, we can easily change it. So here, test. Okay, we got the message and it should disappear. Yeah, it disappears. Perfect. And so now, let me think about it. Oh, this should be actually here. It should be here. So let me think about it. So here we need a number. Here we need a number that when we press enter, it's 0 and it increases in yeah, when we press, like when we open the chat, these seconds since last message is very big number. It's very big number. And when we press enter, it becomes 0. Then it increases to 1, 2, and 3. And at 3 seconds, it removes everything. I want when this number is 2, when it's like this minus 1. Yeah. So here if if this is since last message, if this is greater than seconds chat visible minus 1 or equal then, and if it's seconds since last message, if it's less than seconds chat visible, we should do the code. And here fade alpha will be it will be seconds chat visible minus seconds since last message. Yeah, let's test this. This should be it. This should make it fade in the last second. Test. Yo, bro. Hello. Hi. And it should fade. But needs to be a bit different. Like here, look at how it's not fully transparent because of the way we changed it. What did you make in the TNT live stream? We added TNT, bro. Are you're rage baiting me? You're rage baiting. Let me see here. This gets removed. This 150 gets removed. So here we can do. Here we can do this. And here the alpha needs to be halved. Needs to be halved. Let's test this. And let's test it now. Test. Okay, perfect. Yes. Hi. Chat test. And it comes back. Hello. And it comes back. And it disappears. The whole thing. Yo, bro, that's so cool. Hi. And it disappears. Yo, that's sick, man. That's sick. Fifth message. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seventh message. Eighth message. 9 message. 10 message. 11 message. Oh, it fades. Well, this as well. We need to probably do a reset. When we open chat, we need to reset it. I think. Kinda. Well, it's fine. Yo. And look at how the messages like are limited to not have too many messages. To not have too many messages. Do you add explosion particles? No particles. So what now? We have the chat. We have the chat. We could push it to be a bit more down, actually. We could push it a bit more down. Here, like 100. We could push it. We could push it a bit more down. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi again. Hi 3x. Oh yeah, we can have the trailing cursor. And look at this bug. It starts fading, and here it reappears. It's not exactly. No, if we do this, we close it and we open now, and yeah, it fades. Yeah, that's a bit crazy. We need to not do this. Yeah, we can here. Yeah, let's fix this. We can, here in the alpha, if show chat input. And if chat input is not showing, that's when we start the fade. That's when we start the fade. Yeah, it stays like this for forever. Hi. Only when we close it, that's when we get the fade. Yeah. And it instantly resets when we open it. Yeah, that is very good. And what else? We need the blinking cursor. We need the blinking cursor. That's what we need. So we need the position in where we're currently going to input. Correct. Yeah, let's do it. But let's commit this. What should be the name of the commit? Chat fades. Chat fades. Man, what are you doing? Stop wasting your time. We need to get real Minecraft. Bro. He has real Minecraft. He's recreating it for fun. Yeah, tell him, Label. Tell him. Yeah, let's add the blinking cursor, which chat calls correct. Yeah. We need to. What do we need to draw? We can just draw. We can just draw text. Draw code point. We can do. No. Yeah, just draw text. Yeah, we'll just draw it. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. And we'll not make it blinking for now. For now, it will not be blinking. And how are we going to do it? We need to do it here. Here we draw text. We'll draw the underscore with the same positioning as here. With the same positioning. But here on the X will plus count. What was it? Letter count. Plus letter count. Plus letter count, probably. Probably plus letter count. And we'll make it blinking. Here, let's see. Yes. Hello. Oh, it's barely moving. It's barely moving. How to predict where the next place is to type? Because look at it, man. Like, it's different every time. It's different. Let's see in the Raylib tutorial. Here, do they do it? Yeah, they do it here. Oh, perfect, perfect. Oh, man. It's so cool that they do it here. So how do they do it? How do they get the position? How do they get the position? Draw text. Oh, here they do it. Yeah, this thing, underscore. Do they have it anywhere else? I want to be sure. Do they have it anywhere else? No, it's just here. Okay, it's just here. Measure text, bro, what's this? Measure text. And here the font size probably. Yes, the font size. Measure text. Yo, that's perfect. Measure. I didn't know they had this. Measure text, bro. Measure text. And here we have the chat input text, and what's the should be the height. Should be the height. What is it complaining? Undefined. Measure. Measure text. And let's see what do we get. Bro, that's so helpful. Hi. Hello. We need to offset it a little bit. Plus, we need to offset it a little bit. And we need to make it blinking. We need to make it blinking. Plus 8. Okay, let's do plus 8. Let's do plus 8. Hello. Hi. Bro, it's perfect. Hi. Hello. Hi. And we need to make it blinking. Bro, that's so cool. How will we make it blinking? How do they make it blink? Oh, here with an if, with a conditional. But how is it in Minecraft? Yeah. Also, it's based on what? Here, frames counter. What's this? What's this? Oh, they just increase some. Yeah, they have an integer, how many frames have passed. And here they divide by 20, and if it's even or not. Yeah, they do something like that. Yeah, this division by 20 sets the speed. So they use the frame count. I can just get the time. I can just get the time, it's fine. I can just, so here, if get time is even and divide by 20, integer. All right. Like this. Like this. Now it should be blinking. It's not here. You're saying it's not the underscore. What is it? Nah, bro, it's fine. It's the underscore. It's fine. Here we get the time, which is a double. What's get time actually? Get time. Get elapsed time in seconds. Get time in seconds for last frame. Oh, this is delta time. Okay, get time. Double time passed equals get time. What if I don't divide it by 20? What if I don't divide it by 20? Now, will it make it really fast? Yo? It's pretty good actually. We need to make it faster. So let's multiply by 3. The division probably slowed it down. No. We need to divide it. Let's divide it by 3. Oh, before it was probably flashing too fast. Oh, now it's very slow. Yeah, we need to multiply. Multiply by 10. Let's multiply by 10. Oh, but it will always be even number then. Yeah, it's always even. Bro. Multiply by 13. Bro. I want it to be faster. Okay, let's do like they do it. Let's do it like they do it. Here we'll do, what do they call it? They call it frames counter. Int frames counter. Wait a minute, but is it like, what type is it? It's an integer. Will it overflow? Let's hope not. And here, let's do, yeah, here, or we can do it here. Frames counter plus plus. And here we'll do the frames counter. Yeah, let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens. We should get it to blink. It's blinking too fast. And so what do? They divide it by 20. They divided by 20. Let's see, do we get the same? What do we get? Let's divide by 30. It's too fast. Is it okay now? It should be. Okay, we'll do, we'll slow it down a little bit more, like 40. We'll do 40. Or 35. Yeah, it's gonna blink faster or slower depending on frame rate, that's for sure. Yo, thanks for the raid, Lucas. Yeah, thank you, Lucas. Guys, Lucas is a fellow developer. Like, check out his channel. He programs in Vulkan, which is extremely difficult. Like, that's extremely difficult. I don't know how he has... Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you, man. Okay, I'll do a summary. We are implementing chat. Here, we're implementing chat. Like before, we managed like to add particles and TNT. But now, we're doing chat in here, hello. We have this blinking cursor and I press enter and we have it here and it fades away. Hi, hello. And it has a limit on how many messages. Yeah, look at it, it has a limit. Around 11 messages. But I noticed that your blocks look a little flat in terms of shading. It's fine. And look at it, man, it's blinking. The cursor is blinking. Like, do you know how difficult it is to make the blinking cursor or caret, how chat call it? Because here, if look at how this J is smaller, shorter, but this K is wider, so it moves it different times every time, and so this is difficult to implement, to position this properly. But we managed to do it using Raylib. Raylib had a helpful function. Oh, make it to scroll through chat. That would be simple. The only difficult part is knowing when the mouse is over this chat window. That's the only difficult part. But we can, okay, we can make it no matter where the mouse is, if we are scrolling when the chat is opened, to scroll the chat. So even if we scroll outside of it to scroll, okay, we can do that. But let's do a commit. Blinking cursor. That's not difficult, I think they got function that does that for you. What do you mean? For like where the mouse is? What do you mean? If the mouse is in a certain region, like, bro, I need the region of where the chat is. Like, no matter what Raylib, yeah, check the bounce of the box, but I need the bounce, bro. Bro, and when the UI scales, it's different. Like, don't worry about it. Like, we'll not be worrying about it. It doesn't matter. We'll do it when the chat is opened. Here, show chat input. When the chat is open, here is where we'll do the scrolling. Here, if scroll, mouse, how mouse offset, scroll, how did they do it? I think we did it for the inventory. Yeah, here, this thing. Yeah, get mouse will move. Yeah. So here. And we'll clamp it as well. We'll clamp it, but we need to change the variable to be something else. Let's call it int current chat message equals 0. And here chat message we'll clamp it between 0 and chat messages size. We'll clamp it. Yeah, and we need to use this when we are drawing all of the messages. Here we need to do it. In here, first chat message, we've set it to be going to sleep 3 a.m. by. Yeah, don't worry about it. Prioritize sleep. Go sleep. Fuck the stream. So here, first chat message. It's either this. And this is when we are scrolling. Okay, let's make it first chat message to be. Oh, we need. Yeah, we need to use this current chat message. And let's change the limit. This should be -1. Let's test it just like this. Well, I've been watching your lives. I see a lot of progress. Thank you, man. And let's add to the vector a few messages so we don't need to type all the time. Where is it? It needs to be a vector. Yeah, chat messages. Let's fill up chat messages. Here on attach. Let's add a few chat messages. So we'll do for int I equals 0, I less than 50. We'll do 50 chat messages. I plus in here chat messages push will push I as a string. So integer int to string C++. To string. std to string. Like this. Now we should have a couple of chat messages. Yes, we have them. Why is it not limiting? Oh yeah, because we said the scrolling. That's why it's not limiting them. And by default it's 0. It's starting from the it's trying to render all of them. So how are we going to do it? Current chat message. First chat message is the size minus this. Chat message limit. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do the scrolling. It's fine if we don't have scrolling, it's fine. Let's make them be... Okay, we have 50 messages. If I hide this, it should limit them. It should not show all of them. If we hide this, it should not show all of them. Yeah, like this. It doesn't show all of them. But now I want the scrolling. I want the scrolling. How to scroll? How to scroll? How to scroll? How to scroll? Here, what are we doing? We go over 11 messages. Hi, what's up, Golden? We go over 11 messages. We could do it a bit different. Yo, it looks sick, dude. Thank you, Dimitri. It means a lot coming from you because you wanted crafting. I think you didn't quote the scroll line. Bro, what do you mean scroll line? When I scroll up and down, we are changing an integer between a value of 0 and the maximum. Here, how is it in Minecraft? Question mark. Okay, in Minecraft, there is a limit. Okay, they are always like a certain, you know, the line that tells the game to scroll, you know. Let me think about it. How should we do it? Here we're always inputting maximum. Like for me, it's maximum 11 messages. And we always need... You won't be able to do it without coding that line. Where... Let me think about it, bro. Let me think about it. We're scrolling. What are we offsetting? Here. Okay. Yeah, we want just a maximum 11 messages from here. Yeah, that's what we want. We want maximum from here. Yeah. So let me think about it. So if we need a while loop, not a for loop, we need a while loop. Integer messages shown equals 0, and here while current message equals 0, and while current message is greater or equal than 0 and current message is less than chat messages size, and messages shown is less than or equal than 11, like this, and here we need to use current message. What's the issue with font size? I'm confused. Here current message plus messages shown plus, like this. What's the issue with font size? Undefined. Here it is, bro. Font size, bro. Here it is. Font size. Why is it undefined? Oh, yeah. The curly braces. Don't worry. Isn't it useless? Don't worry about it. It's fine if it's useless. If it's useless, it's not a problem. I need it just in case. Hello. Hi. Nothing is showing. Why is nothing showing? Current message. Well, current message is 0 above, and it's less than chat messages size, and messages shown is less than 11. Yeah. And they start like this. No, it should be fine. Here the Y. This should be messages shown, I think. No, it's still not showing them. Why is it not showing them? Where did my messages go? We are running this, right? Let's do a breakpoint. Where are my messages? Size is 50. Oh yeah, I have 50 messages. Yeah, I inputted them by default. And here X is 10, Y is minus. Messages shown is 0. Chat messages size is 50. 50 font sizes should be 60. How did we break? Yeah, the Y coordinate is wrong. The Y coordinate is wrong. Oh yeah, the size is like 50. Yeah, this is for yeah. Yeah, because here we want to start from chat size minus 11. Going for a close to Minecraft look. What do you mean close to Minecraft look? Yeah, where are my messages? Here I wanted to do scrolling of the messages. That's what I wanted to do, and we broke the messages. Here, what was the previous commit? Can we look at the difference? CPP. What did we change? I forgot already. Yeah, we add the chat messages, current chat message. Here, what do we do? Here, I start from first chat message. Sure. And we go over all of them. This is die. We can make this be Yeah, messages shown. And font size, current message. Yeah, it should be fine. Bro, I just wanted to add scrolling. Bro. Also restoring the chunks in flat arrays. I don't remember. Probably they are flat arrays. Yeah. Chat messages. Yeah, what is the current message shown? It's 0. So X is fine. Yeah. X is fine. What's the minimum and maximum? What's the minimum Y? No, bro. Let's bring it back how it was before. Let's bring it back how it was before. It's fine, man. It's fine. Let's test it. I'm not sure what the render distance is. Test. And let's remove these initial values. Let's remove them. Here. Done. Okay. Let's test. Okay, this is the chat. And it fades away. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do a summary. Okay, we chat decided in this stream to add chat. So this is the chat. We press T and we can input text. We have a blinking cursor. And here we can type a message. The blinking cursor moves. We press enter. The message is saved. And after some time it fades. It just fades. Message 2. And their limit of how many messages they can be. There's a limit of around 11 messages. Around 11 messages. So that's it. We didn't manage to do commands. And we cannot scroll it, and it doesn't have multiple lines. But we had a 3-hour limit, so that's the best I could do. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and that was it. Bye, guys. Yeah, I had fun today.